You know what's better than one sork? Two sorks. Like, sork tour. Counterparts are a pretty cool type of Pokemon. Wait, I did not say that right. Pokemon counterparts are cool. Sunglasses and thumbs up emoji. Ask any of my friends and they will confirm that this is exactly how I text. A lot of the time, counterparts are also version exclusive. Seedot belongs to Ruby, Lotad belongs to Sapphire, Stunky is to Diamond, what Glameow is to Pearl. It's a beautiful thing, really. Back in the day, we used to get third version games. These were Yellow, Crystal, Emerald, and Platinum, and they've never happened since. I mean, we did get Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, but they're pretty different from their original counterparts. Well, actually, they're basically the same game, Kaifa. No, okay? No, they are not. So basically, it got me wondering, what if third version Pokemon games continued and those version exclusive pairs got a secret third option? Well, let's make some trios and find out. First up, a third version of Throw and Sork Tour. Sorry, I really can't stop. It's a deeply unsettling problem I have right now. For my first sketch, I had absolutely no idea what I was doing. I didn't even really have a concept, LMAO. All I knew is that it should probably kick or use its legs in some way. Throw is kind of a wrestler sort of guy who throws people around, hence the name. And well, Sork, socks people, as in punches. Look, it doesn't really work in my accent. In fact, a lot of Pokemon games names do not work in my accent. Is this thing Chansey or Chansey? I have absolutely no idea. If you are a Kiwi, please let me know in the comments how you pronounce it, because I have no reference. Anyways, back to me. This guy, I have decided, is going to be an all-around fighter, kinda like a kickboxer, in a way, perhaps, perchance. My knowledge of fighting is incredibly limited to the very narrow scope of Tekken Dark Resurrection for the PSP. No more, no less. Oh, and I have some UFC branded shorts. That's it. Whilst doing some surface research, I learned that Sork is based on a karateka, which is a karate practitioner, and Throw is a judoka, which is a practitioner of judo, both of which are martial arts. So with all of that knowledge pumping into my brain, I could potentially apply one of these modern Japanese martial arts to my own design. Oh, I also learned that Sork and Throw are not version exclusive in Generation 5. Fucking oops. After watching quite a lot of martial arts matches on YouTube, I found that my guy here best represents Jiu-Jitsu, perhaps perchance. I cannot stress how incredibly plebeian my knowledge within the realm of martial arts, fighting, any of that kind of stuff is. I didn't even reach Tekken God and Dark Resurrection, and my main was Nina Williams, who apparently specializes in assassination arts, whatever that means. So please forgive me if I have chosen not a great choice for my very own Sork Tour counterpart. Rightio, next up we have a Pokemon Z version exclusive. Yeah, I am quite fond of the little fairy creatures known as Swirlix and Spritzy. They're kinda cool little guys with oddly horrifying evolutions. I know some of you actually like Aromatisse, so I'll hold back, I'm sorry. Now, I was trying to think of a design that could work, which sort of seems easy because the other two are mostly just pink circular creature with appendage on the bottom. That is absolutely the best way I could have described it, honest to God. I landed on a fish-like design. I wanted it to be a pure fairy type, so I'm really holding back on drawing anything too aquatic. I don't want to tread on water type territory. I also wanted to make sure it referenced something inanimate, keeping it consistent with the others, you know? Like, Swirlix is candy floss, or cotton candy if you're not from Mirage Island, just like me. And Spritzy is like a perfume bottle, I guess, slash masquerade thing. So yeah, inanimate objects. So my guy is essentially a boiled sweet in a candy wrapper, and it also looks kind of like a fish. In fact, it looks strikingly similar to an existing fakemon I've made called Flish Flishy. Perhaps this could be Flishy's pre-evolved form, Baby Flishy. For my final design, I wanted to kinda challenge myself. I'm all up for tackling a difficult design, you know? And one animal category that I find pretty difficult to draw are primates. I have no probs with humanoids, apparently, because they can be kind of abstract, but monkeys, not so much. I figured this would also be a perfect opportunity to give a third version counterpart to Persimmon and Oranguru. Perhaps this is the dusk/dawn version of the two. Maybe like the Pokemon Eclipse exclusive. What was the other one? Pokemon Stars? Yeah, man, I remember those days. Persimmon is based on a lemur and Oranguru is based on an orangutan. Now, I didn't really search up any Hawaiian native primates, which I probably should have done since this is an Alolan Pokemon. I would hope so at least. Instead, I just searched up various primates until I found one that I wanted to draw. It is very selfish of me, but I wanted to treat myself. And honestly, I feel like if I got naturally inspired with every option available, then I would produce a better result. So this better be f***ing good, I guess. The primate that stole my heart upon first sight, married me at first sight, if you will, was the Marmoset. Oh my god. I normally am not a fan of monkeys or any other related creature, humans included, but this one really made me tear up with joy. It is freaking adorable. Probably really vicious in the wild though. I mean, I love raccoons and they're absolutely terrifying when they're in a bad mood, so yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if these guys are the same. I just tend to fall for creatures with a terrifying temper. Persimmon is quite a sporty guy and Oranguru is a career-focused queen. They have things going on in their life, and so I wanted to sort of break away from that and make a creature who's just chillaxing and enjoying day-to-day life. This is very much becoming my spirit animal, I'm telling you. The more I add details to it, the more it's kind of shaping up to be a younger version of the two. You know, there's something kind of adolescent about this design, which you don't see in Persimmon and Oranguru, so perhaps this could be a common pre-evolved form of the two. Normally when I intentionally make evolutionary relatives to existing Pokemon, I tend to make them look way too similar, as some people have very delicately let me know. Don't worry, I'm aware of my own shortcomings, but this is what I would call a very, very happy accident. I could actually see this Pokemon evolving into either of the two existing Alolan monkeys. Like, this could be a leak and everyone will be like, oh, that's such a strange Pokemon. It kinda looks like this, and I don't know. Am I making any sense? As far as other design elements go, I gave it fur patterns that look a bit like a cropped sweater. We've got a beanie going on and tufts of grassy hair on either side. I made sure to include that signature Marmoset sideburn do, as well as the long poofy tail. In fact, it kinda looks like Hey Arnold, which I hope you know what that is. I will cry real tears if you don't. Don't make Kaifa cry, guys. What the heck? Anyways, it is time to unveil your secret third options. Secret third option. Firstly, we have Bruise, the Jiu-Jitsu Pokemon. It is a fighting type and the counterpart to Sork and Throat. These Pokemon are generally easygoing and live communally. Together, they all train, and when they travel, they do so in pairs. Next up is Seafey, the Boiled Sweet Pokemon. It is a fairy type and the counterpart to Swirlix and Spritzee. Despite their appearance, this Pokemon does not live near the ocean or any bodies of water due to its crippling hydrophobia. If it gets wet, a layer of its skin dissolves. And finally, it is Mosetra, the relaxed Pokemon. It is a normal type that evolves into Persimmon at level 35 if it is captured during the day, and Oranguru at level 35 if it is captured at night. These Pokemon live either on a nocturnal or diurnal schedule. It is completely unknown how it decides this lifestyle choice. So, do you like my secret third option Pokemon? Let me know in the comments. I have been trying to come up with some more exciting video topics that aren't just evolutions of X Pokemon, because that is a very easy road to accidentally go down. In fact, I literally made an evolution in this video without even intending to, so you can see what I mean. So if you do like this video, then please give it a thumbs up so that I can see how you're vibing with it, and it'll give me a good idea of if I should do more weird concepts like these in the future. Also, thank you so much for 4,000 subscribers. I was not expecting that. I only just recently hit 3K, so I don't know, it's really exciting to see the channel grow this fast. I'm very excited to have everyone here. So yeah, just thank you again for that. I really appreciate it. Thank you for subscribing. I do upload every single Friday or Saturday if you live on Mirage Island just like me, or Sunday if I'm very, very late. But I try to be on time. Anyways, thank you again for watching. I will see you next week. Kaifa out, and Kaifa Tour out.